Will now sing the national anthem.
Thank you, Lord, for the stellar example of which she has set. Thank you for her tireless dedication, for her commitment to serve others as a way of honoring you.
John Morrison Jr., and they have two beautiful teenagers.
Good afternoon, and I'm sorry you had to listen to that whole thing, but thank you so much, Joel, for reading it. It's my honor to be here today. There are very few people that I would jump back into the uniform for, and Bridget is certainly one of them. In fact, she called me up and she, several months ago and said, "I want you to be my promoting officer," and I said, "Really?" And she said, "Yeah, I want you to be my promoting officer." I said, "Really?" And I think she started to wonder if I understood what she was asking. But I asked her again, "Really?" And she said yes. So I was really excited. Of course, the first thing I did was go and try my uniform on, and thank God my cover and shoes still fit. So Bridget and I would exchange stories, and I have to tell you that she inspired me. She was an inspiration and a mentor to me. I'm sure that I said to her more than one time, "I need you to parent my children, please." So I think I still need her to parent my children. That kind of person, reaching out, always giving to others, no matter what. Always. She reaches up, she reaches out, she reaches down to always selflessly serve. So, you ready to get promoted?
Commander Ferguson will now join Captain Morrison center stage and receive the oath of office.
Repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Bridget Ferguson,
Do solemnly reaffirm
do solemnly reaffirm
that I will support and defend the Constitution
that I will support and defend the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
against all enemies, foreign or domestic,
that I will bear true faith
with allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservations or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of this office
upon which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Father and her brother.
spent about 4 hours writing this speech from the heart that I thought was from the heart, but I guess God had another plan. And when I say that, He's always had an alternate plan for me. So when I first joined the Navy, it wasn't an easy decision. My parents were middle class, and they had 4 kids that they were struggling to feed, clothe, and we all wanted something. But as I got through high school and started my first year of college, and granted, I graduated from high school at 17, so I was already in my first year of college, I realized that it's expensive. And I went to my mom and said, I wanted to join the Navy. And she said, "Are you crazy? You want to do what? Join the Navy? No, you cannot join the Navy." And my stepdad at the time was my only champion in the beginning. He said, "Hey, you have a heart of gold. You do have that heart and talent to serve others. I think it's a great idea." And then he said, "Then I won't have another mouth to feed." He was trying to be funny, but I was grateful for him standing behind me. My mom said, "I told you so. This is not true." And I said, "Well, Mom, you taught me how to pray, and God said it's going to be okay. So I'm going to pack my bags and go." And after thinking about it, I realized that God was carrying me through this. Pastor once preached about crooked paths and straight paths, right? And I've learned in life that I've always had these crooked paths. But through most of them, God has carried me straight. And so I am more than grateful for those times.
Run up in a bucket, whatever I need for every funeral that I've had to attend. They've been there even washing dishes in my kitchen, making sure I was fine. I appreciate that because I asked God to place people in my life that would help me through whatever I've tried to accomplish. And then I met this amazing woman sitting behind me, Captain Valerie Morrison, who saw something in me that I didn't really think I saw in myself. I thought long and hard about this. I pray about this all the time, like when I'm getting ready to promote who I give my rank to, because it is important, because what my expectation is that I see you. I know you're looking for another time, but I'm watching. So this is for you. And it really kind of hurt my heart, right? You leave serving your country for 30 years, and you don't get that because a disaster has happened or a major event has happened. And so the Spirit led me to do something different. So Captain Morrison, I have a gift for you, and we're gonna kick it off.
Travels together and our time at BUMed. We did a few moves from one side of BUMed to the other and back again. So I know that was a lot of fun as we look back on that. Anybody is lucky to have you on their staff, and I was most lucky of all. I always knew I made the right choice when I selected you to be my EA. So from my heart to yours, please know that I wish I could be there, but I am thinking of you, and know that today is an incredibly special day for you, and lots of hugs to you, and enjoy the event and treasure that, and fair winds and following seas on this adventure as you continue. It's not a brand new transition, but as you continue on the next adventure too. So take care, and congratulations on your ceremony today and reflecting back on your stellar career.
There, outside of Admiral Nathan and Admiral Socks, if people allow me to do that, they'll kind of renegade, but you allowed me to do that, and look what we did, look what we accomplished. So from me and from the nurse corps, this is my gift to you. America. I was raised from the ashes of once proud buildings by brave firefighters, heroes who risked their lives to save others, showing all that America, although bloody, would never be beaten. Those who would destroy me cannot win, for I am the symbol of freedom, of one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I have been soiled, born, torn, and trampled on the streets of my own country. And when it is with those with whom I have served in battle, it hurts. I shall overcome, for I am strong. I have slipped the truly bonds of earth, and from my vantage point on the moon, I stand watch over the uncharted new frontiers of space. I have been silent witness to all America's finest hours, but my finest hour comes when I am torn and stripped, to be used as bandage for my wounded comrades on the field of battle. It comes when I fly a half-mast to honor my soldiers, and when I lie in the trembling arms of a grieving mother at the grave site on her fallen son or daughter. I am proud. My name is Old Glory. Long may I wave, dear God, long may I wave.
Learning our trade. This nurse corps officer stood watch. Yes, before some of us were even born into this world, this captain of the United States Navy stood a watch. When the storm clouds of war were seen brewing over the horizons of history, Dr. Morrison stood a watch. Many times she cast an eye upon the shore, see her husband John, daughter Hannah, son Jonathan standing there, needing that strong hand to hold. She stood a watch for 30 years. She stood a watch because she was a United States sailor who rose her hand into the air, vowing to support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America and to obey the orders of those appointed over her. She stood the watch because she represented the fighting spirit of the Navy and those who had gone before her to defend freedom and democracy around the world. She stood her watch proudly serving her country's Navy combat team with honor, courage, and commitment. She stood the watch because she was committed to excellence in fair treatment of all. For more than 30 years, this sailor stood the watch. She stood the watch so that we, our families, and our fellow countrymen could sleep soundly and safely each and every night, knowing that there was a United States sailor on that wall, on that bridge, on that beach, charging that hill, in the seas, under the seas, or overseas, standing to watch. So today we come here to say unto you, shipmate, your watch is now finally and properly relieved by those you have trained, guided, and led. But now unto the one who was able to keep you and has kept you from falling or failing, and has presented you faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy. To the wise God I say to you, glory, majesty, dominion, power, both now and forevermore.
Right, 4 bells. Captain, United States Navy, retired, Spartan. Thank you for your attendance, and may God continue to bless you and your family.